Hi, what's up guys? Welcome to Young Family Yao YouTube channel. Today is May 13th, 2023. In today's video, I'm going to do a taste test because my Loquat fruits are ready to be harvested. Stay tuned. Hi guys, this is my Loquat tree in the container. I propagated this Loquat tree using air layering technique last year in March. About 4 months later, in July, I cut off and transplanted rooted Loquat tree branches into this container. In October last year, this Loquat tree began to bloom. Now it's May 2023. It has been over 6 months. This Loquat tree did very well. It's amazing. It produces about 50 Loquat fruits. Some fruits are ripe to pick. So today I'm going to do a taste test for some Loquat fruits from this Loquat tree. Before I get started, I'd like to mention you on my YouTube channel there's one playlist, Loquat tree propagation and care. So far there are a bunch of videos specifically talking about how to propagate Loquat tree using air layering technique and how to care for Loquat tree. If you are interested, you can go back and check the link down below in the description. Now let's take a close look at the fruits. So actually you can see here, some fruits relatively big actually. So you can see right here compared with some other fruits, it's relatively small. So to be honest, actually before I air layered and transplanted rooted Loquat tree branches into these containers, I had thought this Loquat tree only produce small round Loquat fruits. Actually, it's true. I just shot a video this morning from the mother Loquat tree. It produced a lot of small, round, golden orange yellowed Loquat fruits. It is pretty much the same as I observed last year. So that's why I thought this Loquat tree can only produce small round Loquat fruits. But actually, if you check the Loquat fruits from this Loquat tree in the containers, you can find some Loquat fruits relatively big. Actually, I'm pretty satisfied with the size. So actually, if you just take a look at the Loquat fruits, you can find some Loquat fruits, the color already changed to dark golden orange. It's pretty ripe. It's kind of overripe. So I worry about it. Probably it's too long on this Loquat tree. It's going to dry out just like this one. Actually, this one kind of eaten by some birds or squirrels, but it's kind of like dried out. So this one looks okay. And this one I think is perfect. So I'm going to pick this one, and this one is kind of overripe and taste. Meanwhile, as a comparison, I pick some Loquat fruits from different Loquat tree. Actually, this Loquat tree is amazing. That's why I'm really interested in this Loquat tree, because actually last year I once checked that Loquat tree. It can produce really big Loquat fruits. It's kind of like egg-sized Loquat fruits. So a couple of days ago, when I passed by that Loquat tree, so I just pick several Loquat fruits because most Loquat fruits are not ripe. So I just pick several kind of color is yellow or orange. So the size is kind of like so big. Probably we still have to wait a little bit long time to let the Loquat fruits to grow big and bigger. So we can compare the size. You see? I think this might be the biggest one so far on this Loquat tree. So if you compare, you see, the Loquat fruit on this Loquat tree, the size, this one is not small. Even though this one can grow a bigger, probably it's the egg size. So, but anyway, you can see the shape is totally different. This one is kind of like a more, I'm not sure, pear shaped or just like a round shape. So the shape is totally different from this one. This is kind of like a long oval shape. So you can compare. Actually, this kind of loquat tree produced, the loquat fruits. You can see a lot of dark brown spots on the fruits, especially when it's overripe. You can see a lot. So I'm not sure how about other different variety or species loquat fruits. Kind of, some is more, some is less. So I'm not sure whether it's kind of like does not look very well. You know what I'm saying? So this kind, I like this kind of more like golden yellow, orange color. Does not have a lot of brown spots on the fruit. But anyway, so we're going to pick two loquat fruits from this loquat tree and taste and compare with this loquat fruits from different loquat tree. So now I'm going to pick this loquat fruits from my loquat tree. So let me peel it. This kind of little bit has to wait a little bit. Anyway, I'd like to try. You see, the flesh color is pretty much the same as the skin. It's golden orange color. So a little bit firm. I think probably I can still wait a couple of days for this fruit. So I'd like to taste. Wow, pretty good, very juicy. When I bite it, this one pretty juicy. Actually, I don't think it's sour. It's not sweet, but definitely not sour. So tastes pretty good. The most important, I think, pretty juicy. Yummy. So I cannot wait. I have to finish this one. Sorry about it. So there's 4 seeds inside. So I put away. So basically, I can use this, harvest these seeds to germinate loquat tree. So pretty easy. Actually, last year I used the loquat fruit seeds and grow several loquat tree seedlings. Right now they're doing very well. So let me try this one. I think this one a little bit overripe. But anyway, probably the perfect for some people. So let me peel it. Actually, tastes pretty good. To be honest, actually, I don't have a lot of experience for the, loquat fruits taste. So anyway, so peel. Okay. So this is pretty much the same as the first one I tasted. The color is golden orange. So guys, I think this one a little bit sweeter than that one. So I think probably this is kind of like more ripe than that one. This is kind of like overripe. The color is more golden orange, darker than the first one. So I can taste a little bit sweeter than the first one. So let me finish this one. So guys, this one only have kind of only 3 seeds inside. So, but anyway, so for my loquat fruits, the first one and the second one, both are pretty juicy. I think the first one is kind of more juicy than the second one, because the second one at the beginning I once mentioned in my previous video, because that time I forgot to water my loquat tree. It's kind of a little bit dry out. Then I water my loquat fruit tree. So probably this is a little bit dry out. So that's why the second one is not as juicy as the first one. But the second one is more sweet. Probably it's more ripe. So let's move to this loquat fruits from different loquat trees. So it's different species of varieties. The shape is totally different. So let me try which one. Let me try this one. It's kind of like a dark color. It's more. So anyway, let me try. Very easy to peel. So the flesh color is the same as the skin. It's golden orange. So let me taste. I think a little bit sour compared with my loquat fruits. I'm not sure whether it's the different species or varieties. I finished this one. There's 5 seeds inside, pretty big, but definitely pretty juicy, and I think definitely compared with my loquat fruits, pretty sour. I don't know. Actually, let me try. Maybe it's not ripe enough. So let me try this one. I think this one is the same as the first one. It's not kind of like ripe, but anyway, it's kind of a little bit sour. So I have one friend. She has a loquat tree in her backyard. She once told me she used to eat a lot of loquat fruits from that loquat tree in her backyard. But this year, she did not eat a lot because she said in this past winter time, Los Angeles rained a lot. So kind of the loquat fruits, the flavor is very light. So that's why she did not eat a lot. I'm not sure whether it's related with the climate or weather this past winter. So let me try this one. You see the inside. It's kind of a little bit, I'm not sure, it's kind of like a small, something insect. I'm not sure exactly. But anyway, so pretty juicy compared to my loquat fruits, but kind of a little bit sour. My loquat fruits is kind of more sweet. So I'm very happy with that one. But anyway, so this is different variety or species loquat fruits. Definitely you can see the shape is different. It's more round. Maybe later I'm going to graft this kind of loquat fruits onto my loquat, the branches from this loquat tree on my loquat tree. So then I can generate, it's kind of like a cocktail loquat tree. So anyway, So this is just harvest loquat fruits from my loquat tree and taste test. So guys, if you like today's video, please give a thumb up, like, share, leave comments down below. See you next time. Thanks for watching.